thank you again for the wonderful reception you've given us. My Lord Mayor, for the very kind words you've spoken on our behalf. And let's hope, I say, this is not the end. This may just be the beginning.
He wasn't wrong. The late, great Sir Matt Busby, 31 years ago. He would have been 90 last night, exuding pride, looking down as Manchester United, School of 99, emulated not only his achievement of 68, but realised his dream of European equality for all nations. Football's authorities battled against Busby's pioneer spirit, which has been gloriously upheld by his most determined successor, Alex Ferguson. Somersaults and sangria at Barcelona's Nou Camp Stadium. Good evening and welcome to a unique celebration. Glory, 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 Man United. Wilf McGuinness, Sir Matt Busby's immediate successor, joins me in tonight's tribute to Alex Ferguson and his remarkable squad. Well, they said it couldn't be done, oh ye of little faith. English champions, FA Cup winners, and the ultimate, the champions of Europe. A bit like last night, this is a late, late show.
Can Manchester United score? They always score. The big goalie rebel looms large. It's been a long goodbye for Peter Schmeichel, for those giant hands that have done so much in Manchester United's cause in the last 8 years will now wrap themselves around the handles of the giant trophy which says Manchester United are the champions of Europe again.
Possibly in the last 20 minutes were a little bit fortuitous. They hit the woodwork twice, but I think we've deserved a lot because I think we tried to play all the time. It's a great day of my life, and it's hard for me to comprehend it. It's hard to sink in actually. It will eventually.
The greatest day of his life. I'm sure Sir Matt would have said the same in 68, Wilf. There was something spooky about last night, wasn't there? It would have been Sir Matt's 90th birthday, and United win the European Cup for only the second time with 2 goals in the 90th minute. Extraordinary.
It is really, and I was cheering like mad. That's why my voice is a bit rusty.
I'm a bit worried about this, yeah.
But
you're going to get through this show, what?
I think so.
Yeah,
I got through last night. It was absolutely breathtaking. But I remember some wonderful moments at Manchester United, games against Bilbao where the atmosphere was wonderful, but there was none to beat last night's last few minutes. The atmosphere, the fans sucked that ball in the net on 2 occasions, I'm sure.
What was it like being there in the stadium?
Well, it was as though we were...
Especially afterwards,
yes,
when
yes.
they'd done it.
Oh, that was wonderful. That was wonderful at the end. We had all the boys sharing in the joy when it looked as though they'd lost it, but they kept trying and trying. And
the Neville brothers, Wilf, I wonder whether that's ever happened before in the history of European Championships.
Well, it certainly hasn't with English
2 brothers
teams.
in the same winning team. No.
I doubt it. But in the squad, of course, he'll get his chance. But Peter Schmeichel, on his last appearance for Manchester United, it was absolutely wonderful from his point of view, being the captain, of course, but all through all the boys, every one of them were so thrilled. It was their greatest moment of their lives.
People like myself can now stop saying to Alex Ferguson, is it an obsession for you to win the European Cup, whether it was or whether it wasn't? It's not any longer.
Not at all. And when it looked all lost and people were thinking, well, we'll have to start again, we've done well with just a double, but to come back with 2 in a minute is just unbelievable. If you'd have written that script, somebody looking at it would say, no, that's too romantic, throw it out of the window.
I know what you mean. Well, then it was cue the party at home and abroad. Whether it be Barcelona or Manchester, the scenes were very reminiscent of Rio de Janeiro.
In towards Schmeichel. It's come for Dwight York. Cleared. Giggs with a shot. Sheringham! Beckham. Into Sheringham. And Solskjaer has won it!
In Manchester city centre, United's last-minute victory over Bayern Munich was met with euphoria surely never witnessed before. It was the start of the mother of all parties.
I couldn't believe it, you know. What can I say? In the last minute, it's all a blur.
Oh, I was crying. I was absolutely crying, and then the first goal went in, the second goal went in, and that was it. I couldn't believe it. I think someone was looking over us, and it's got to be Sir Matt.
The 90th minute came, and I thought, well, Matt's 90th birthday, it's going to happen, on the 90th birthday. And it happened, and we did it 2-1, it's unbelievable.
1,000 miles away in Barcelona, the celebrations were also underway.
This is unbelievable, this. There'll never be another team in history that'll do a treble, double, treble. That is it. We came in high that we've won the double, and now the treble. You can't top it. How can you top it? You can hear it. What can you say? There's nothing to top it.
Was it worth the money? Was it worth the money? Yes! Yes! It was worth the money. Get in there.
Well, the party continued in Manchester tonight, Wilf, didn't it? With the, you know, the cars up and down. I mean, Manchester came to a standstill, really. The horns were going, the klaxons were going as United arrived home in triumph. Just look at those scenes. What a wonderful shot that is, by the way, of Fergie's reflection in the European Cup. But they put an estimate of something like 500,000. It's awfully difficult to actually, you know, put an exact figure on it, but there looks to be an awful lot more than that to me.
Well, when you see them crowding in down the streets and all the way along,
just look at that, it's jam-packed.
Oh, it's a marvellous sight. And it was the atmosphere being there for the people, they'll remember it forever. And that was how it was last night, and this is for the Manchester people who couldn't get to the game. They saw it, and they've come out to praise the team, and quite rightly so.
And I think maybe a word of praise there from Martin Edwards, Chairman, Chief Executive, call him what you will. You know, he's made a few mistakes down the years, he'd be the first to admit it, the Knighton affair, the Maxwell affair, but he's run that club quite brilliantly.
Yeah, I think he gets a lot of unfair criticism, especially when you see what the ground looks like and how they've gone on and built teams up. That's through the manager, but he's played his part as well. And the way the players at the end of the game went to the directors and shook their hands and kissed and hugged. I mean, it was wonderful. And today, to see them all together is a great sight for anybody who supports Manchester United or football in general.
I know what people are going to say, you know, about United sort of winning the treble. I mean, that's a unique achievement, but maybe we shouldn't forget that in between, you know, Liverpool won it 4 times, and of the 9 times that English teams have won it, you know, 6 have come to the Northwest, and there are the scenes to prove it.
Yes. But I think they're also celebrating not just winning the Champions League, but winning the treble, which has never happened at the highest level for Manchester United.
Yes, Liverpool coming closest in '77, but this is absolutely outstanding, and no wonder they're turning out there in their hundreds of thousands. And I think a lot of people, you know, would say that the people mainly responsible are right there in the front of the bus there, Dwight York and Andy Cole. Maybe a little bit off the boil in the last few weeks, but they wouldn't have been in that position if it wasn't for those two forming that remarkable, you know, partnership.
And the form of Dwight York all the way through has been terrific. They're getting tired towards the end of the season, and Andy Cole and Dwight York didn't click all the time in these latter games, but when they didn't, we had people like Teddy Sheringham. What a 10 days he's had. There were a few little moans about him, but the way he overcame that, and that shows for me the way Teddy Sheringham has performed for Manchester United, how the team is. It's a bonding, it's a togetherness, and they're so reliable, it's untrue.
And when they were chanting "Ole, Ole, Ole," we all know who they meant. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Well, after the break, the evening after the night before, with Alex Ferguson almost lost for words, but absolutely exuberant.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest football team in history are now in the arena. They're here.
Welcome back. It was standing room only at the MEN Arena tonight for the biggest knees up in Manchester United's history. Get a load of this. Hosted by Mike Toolan.
They're here! Manchester! Dennis Irwin, Philip, Gary Neville, Jaap Stam, David May, Henningberg, Nicky Butt, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Ronnie Johnson, Andy Cole, Dwight York, Jasper Blomqvist, Wes Brown, Teddy Sheringham, Ole Solskjaer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is United! These are your heroes. These are the guys. Make some noise for them. This is the best football team in the world. Where's Mr. Roy Keane? Let's have a shout with Roy Keane. You want to hear his answers? Hello, Roy.
How you doing?
Say hello to Manchester.
Hello, Manchester. Roy.
Roy, people were talking about the treble the whole way through your season. Did you honestly think you were going to do it?
No, not really. We obviously knew it was going to be very hard, but you know, fair play to the whole team, you know, and the staff, and I think we deserved it.
What was the journey like back from the airport today?
Fantastic. The Man United fans have been superb all season, and not just today, as I said, for the whole season, they've been brilliant.
Has this been the best week of your life?
Well, it must be up there with one of the best ones, yeah. You know, this is the pinnacle for any footballer, you know, to win 3 major trophies, and hopefully we can maybe do the same next year.
Roy, it's an honour to be meeting you like this. Roy Keane! The skipper! Mr. Schmeichel. May I? The Great Dane! He is the man! Peter, the crowd are going crazy for you. you've always been a massive, massive United favourite. You're leaving. How are you feeling today?
Well,
Don't be booing him. Don't you be booing. Go on, listen up. This guy's a hero.
no, I'm feeling really good today. When I announced I was going to leave at the end of the season, I was hoping for one trophy, but to stand here and have all three of them is fantastic.
Is there a big tinge of sadness with you today?
Yeah, I mean, this team is the best team that I've ever played in, and it's the best team that I've ever gonna play in, and it has got so tremendous potential. So this team is gonna win these trophies for many years to come.
The Great Dane Schmeichel! His goodbye party! His goodbye party tonight. Okay, alright, Sir Alex. This is Alex Ferguson. Alex, come here. Come here. Alex, it's just the most amazing night in the history of the UK, really. I mean, I'm speechless. How the hell do you feel?
Can't talk.
You can't talk at all. Please, help me out here.
I think it's just beginning to sink in now. This morning, I think everyone started to feel emotional. It's been a marvellous occasion. And you can never forget these nights, ever.
Listen to that, just brilliant. Can I ask you, what was it like driving through the city for you?
It's a magnificent sights from everywhere, right from Sale right through. Everywhere there's thousands. Someone says 250,000 this morning. I think it was 1 million on top of that. It was fantastic. Well done.
Now, obviously, Alex, you're very keen on the players. You're very keen on the lads. You've got a tight sort of fatherly relationship with them. Why did they give you a heart attack last night?
No, I was quite relaxed.
You were quite relaxed?
Until I saw Pierre get up for the corner kick.
I mean, I must admit, on the 89th minute, I'm a massive United fan, and I was thinking, oh my God, they're not going to do it. What was going through your head, 89th, 90th minute?
Well, I'd accepted we were going to lose the game, and inwardly. And I just needed a miracle. And of course we got one. And once we scored, that was it.
It's been called the impossible dream, and you have made it possible, though. You must be so chuffed. I mean, last night must have been the best night of your life, right?
Absolutely, without question. In fact, I was absolutely numb for about an hour. And it wasn't until I met my family that I realised the importance of it. But the players, well, what can I say about them? Absolutely fantastic bunch of players. Marvellous.
They are. Just before you go, they are the best. Let's just hear it one more time for United. This is the best team on the face of the earth. Can you give us any clues? Can you give us any secrets? Who's replacing Schmeichel?
We've not done anything in the moment. We're looking around and hopefully we'll get someone as good as Peter. Very difficult, but but he's been the best goalkeeper this club's ever had. Fantastic player.
Alex Ferguson. The greatest manager in the UK, the greatest manager with Sir Matt Busby in the history of United. Just so honoured to have him here tonight. Are you ready to show your tribute with your vocal cords to the boys?
that's why Manchester United are possibly the biggest institution in world football. Would you argue with that?
Not at all. And the fans all over the world and the fans in Manchester and today, they really enjoyed it.
How would you, as a former Manchester United manager, although a brief reign, how would you sum up Alex Ferguson's reign since he took over there in '86?
Well, it was a slow start. Unfortunately, the club stuck with him. But we have geniuses as footballers, and Alex Ferguson is a genius as a manager. He started a rotating system, which we didn't fancy at the start, the players didn't, but he's shown it can work. And what he's got above anything else is the respect of the players and the fans. That's wonderful.
It has been, Wilf, hasn't it? A quite remarkable season. He's emulated Sir Matt, and he's right up there in the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. What a wonderful week it's been for Manchester United. Good night.